Oh shit. And no, I don't do all that. Welcome to I got someone.
Oh no, hell no.
Yeah,
I seen that.
I ain't about to do all that. Yeah.
Ain't no hosting.
Yeah. Make sure you subscribe and like and press thumbs up for this.
But y'all gonna do that though. For real.
I mean, I would greatly appreciate it. I ain't about to. I don't even know the first thing I want to actually bring up, first topic. So y'all ain't never heard the I Admit It song?
No.
I want to play that shit, man.
I seen shit online. They said it was 19 minutes and him not admitting the shit.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel about it. So I felt like the nigga necessarily, he wanted people to feel sorry for him instead of just really exposing what's really going on. So he mentioned the fact that he can't read. He mentioned the fact that he got played for his deal, and he don't own none of his catalog. So he out here doing tours because he broke.
And they got no money.
They asked him about Azelia. He just simply said love, left it there. You know what I'm saying? Like the things we really want to know about, you ain't talked about.
Yeah.
If you gonna admit shit, like if you gonna say a song, I admit it, I did it.
I think it's genius, right?
I mean, for real, it is good. It's like Confessions. He pulled a fucking Confessions, dog.
Nah, Usher actually came out and said, every time I was in there, Leo, that nigga told on himself for real. That nigga did some shit don't nobody do.
That's why I ain't let that shit burn.
Literally. But that nigga goddamn, he Usher like, I don't know, man. I'm still mad at my guy for that one. Like, but R. Kelly, he always does this. If you think about the type of approach he has when it comes to music, he gonna like think about the 19-minute song is Trapped in the Closet in one, right? And he make it's suspenseful, it's cliffhanger, but you ain't really finding out nothing. You just seeing the story keep going and going and going.
Exactly.
He always does that. He always give you the cliffhanger. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I was looking at it. Like, I know
He a trip, bro. He's an amazing guy. He know how know how to do music.
You can't shut him down talented, dog.
He one of the top greatest.
Fuck everything you did, yo. That fucking song is hard. At the end of the day, and you kept up with today's cadences and all, like how your delivery is. Like you sound like the same, the young nigga.
He said bar care when he come into it.
He pick up right on it like he ain't ever, like he always been doing it. He always pick up on the earth. But you know,
he changed with the time, but I still be original.
You can't mix character and like if you talking talent, take character out of it, right? If you talking talent, I don't know nobody who put R&B songs better than since I was a child, bro. Like he put the best R&B songs together.
I'm telling you, man, preach.
He that writer. He that go-to guy.
Yeah.
He nice, man.
I like certain artists.
That's why I want to
like Dream.
Go ahead, though.
I say I like certain artists like The Dream, Neo. You know they pen stupid. You know what I'm saying? Even the little Bryson Tiller guy, his pen crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I like that new joint he came out with. The shit he just can't, baby, I'm trying to break. Down, bust it. Yeah, that shit hard.
That nigga pen stupid.
So,
pen crazy.
While we on writing, I want to ask you.
Yeah.
Because you're also a known writer.
Right.
You work with the likes of Boys and Men, and the list goes on, right?
True.
So, what do you feel? What do you feel makes a good writer? Like what are like to you as a writer going through the experiences? What is
some key valid points of being a good writer?
Or what you make a good writer? All right, so I'm gonna say that I'm gonna give my opinion first, right?
You have to be relatable to the people.
Understandable.
And you have to know who you are as an individual, to an extent, because we learning every day. You know what I'm saying? We learn about ourselves each and every day. But as far as in the sense, you know what I'm saying, writing, when it comes to music, something that's gonna be, you know, out there and the people gonna hear it.
Mm-hmm.
For that writer, he gotta be a phenomenal individual as far as to himself before he even give it to the world. Because what you're giving is something that is sacred on the inside of you that you're giving. Something that is organically touching all angles of your life.
That's why I feel like, right when you were saying, it has to come from internal. Like, I feel personally that there's no book. You know what I'm saying? There's no step by step you can give a writer.
Right.
Like, you can go based off what worked and just say, okay, if you put 2 hooks at the end of each verse, that's the formula, right? You've heard that before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I feel like it comes from within. Like, you can always create a new way to make something that someone can catch on to. And if enough people catch on to it, they call it a hit.
Right.
All you need is enough people to catch on to it.
But every song that's a hit really ain't a hit.
There you go. And then we going to a whole another plateau where you say that.
Most definitely.
We're going elsewhere where you
we're not going to go there. Not this episode. Definitely not.
That's something.
But that person has to definitely be in tune with self and you know, give music that's organic, and music that's true, music that's real, and preferably, you know what I'm saying, music that's timeless.
Yeah, that's the key. That's always the key. Because the music lives on when the money stops. People still gonna love that music. You're a writer as well. You're a writer as well.
All right, keep going.
What do you feel? What do you feel about what it takes to make a good writer?
A good
In your
writer.
mind, like, what works for you when you hear something? You say, "Yo, who wrote this?" Like, what makes you ask that question?
You know what? Because the way I always put music in a space where it's about what I feel. You know what I'm saying? What I experience myself. And that's the secret to making timeless music. The songs that you create that people most relate to everyday life. Not just when the lights and the cameras is on and the, you know what I'm saying, the stunt. Like, what do you turn on your everyday? You know what I'm saying? What can somebody say, I can get something out of this, or this is me, or this is where I was in life at one time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I can, like, when I hear somebody, it might not even be who's the best rapper or the best singer to somebody, but I can hear the truth in their story.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can hear the honesty. I can hear when you rapping to just rap, or you singing to just sing, versus this is how this person really feel. Like, one thing, you can act. They got great actors. They do good at showing emotion. You know what I'm saying? Like Denzel, that's my favorite actor. He make you believe every part is him. There's a difference between Denzel rapping, doing a movie, and he making you feel like he really the part, versus you hear somebody rapping, and you're hearing what they're saying, and you say, okay, this person really know what they're talking about, or this person is really going through this, or this person has some insight that I need. You know what I'm saying? It's something that I can get out of their music. That's how I listen to music. So niggas like it. Excuse me, niggas. Yeah, niggas.
You say niggas?
We can say niggas. I just make sure I don't want to be politically correct. I say niggas all the time.
You say
I look like a nigga. Say niggas.
Yeah.
This nigga.
Niggas.
But so that's it. Like the way you feel it. Like the way I feel it is like when I know when a nigga lying. You know what I'm saying? I know when the shit just sounds good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then I know when a nigga telling the truth.
Definitely don't. You can tell when a nigga is bullshitting and when it's authentic and real. Just like today, when you was saying, you was playing music earlier, the Nipsey Hussle, when you started playing Nipsey, you know that it's organic and you know it's real because you feel it.
Yeah.
You're supposed to feel it.
It comes from somewhere.
If you don't feel it, it's not music.
That's how I feel about Dave East shit right now too. Dave East, I know he know what he talking about. I know Dave East.
I like this shit he got with Snoop. That shit. I ain't never followed up on Dave East music.
Bro, listen, Dave East. Dave East, like, you know how you can tell like certain shit that somebody say, you be like, oh, this nigga wailing. Well, when I listen to Dave East, it's like
it's natural.
when I listen to Dave East, I get the feeling he's not faking jacks at all, not one time.
Oh no, I definitely like I know of his persona, so I'm not.
I get the vibe. That's what I'm saying. You can put,
but like I've heard him do certain. Like I seen him on. I don't even. I seen him on. I seen him on one of the. One of them shows, man. I forgot, but he killed that. And I heard like a few other joints, but the joint he got with Snoop. That shit's stupid.
Whatever. If you think that's stupid,
that's my introduction to him right now.
You gotta listen to
you know
him.
What I'm saying?
Boy.
I gotta sit and listen to him. I gotta sit.
Boy, you gotta listen to DE.
Yeah. He dope. All right, so look, I want to switch it up. I'm going from this side to this side.
All right, cool.
So check it. Do you feel like nowadays it's tougher to approach a woman? Basically face to face by the daylight, the old classic way of approaching a woman and expressing your interest.
Yeah.
Without them, I don't know, like want to know how many likes you got on your Instagram.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
being judgmental.
Yeah.
Cloud chasing.
Yes.
So
all
my
over
thing
the
is,
days,
do you
nigga.
think it's easier to catch a joint online, or it's easier to catch a joint in real life nowadays with all this technology and everybody out here being advertised?
It depends on the mindset of that woman. Because it depends on her, but it also depends on you. I'll say it like this. A female, you know what I'm saying, she might have a certain mentality. She might want to holler at you just because of, you know what I'm saying, you got 6,000 likes on Instagram.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
True.
That's clout chasing, like you say. You know, and a female she after the next thing that's smoking.
Yeah, they don't know what
and then I'm finna go to the, you know.
The crazy shit is this, yo. I seen like experiments they do. I forgot what they call them. Like when they set shit up to like random people in the community.
Yeah, hitting camera type shit.
Like they goddamn. This nigga went to a joint, some ass joint. They had a face blowing out though. She was fat, and he was trying to talk to her, but he was like deaf. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't hear, so he was sign language and shit and writing shit. And she was like, "Dude, like get out my face." So random dude come up and say, "Is he blind? Like, can you write this for me?" And she was like, "I'll write it." He said, "Tell him we got 50 million that just came into the bank, but he lost 2 million or something, right? In something." And she was like, "What?" So she gave him the joint. This is what he said. She wrote, "You want to go out on a date?"
Right.
This nigga pulled the joint out and said, "I ain't deaf, bitch. I'll tell you something."
Exactly.
You whack. Fuck you. Like it was crazy, dude.
Yo, I seen some of them joints online where the dudes would come up as a broke nigga getting in a regular car, and the chick would be like, one minute the chick, like she'd be getting out the car to go in the store and the dude would stop her. And she'd look at his car, look at him and be like, nah. Same nigga pull back up
with the Lambo.
Or he might pull up in a Ferrari, something crazy.
Like, hey,
and she's like, yeah, actually, I mean, I do have a man, but I got some time. if we going,
I got time today.
Yeah, like they see that, like, but for real, it's funny. Do you know what's really funny about that? They don't really know money when they see money. You know what I'm saying?
True.
They don't be like people who be trying to eyeball money. They don't really know what money look like.
Right.
Because real money ain't trying to look like money. Real money gonna look like money without trying to look like money.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And it'd be crazy. They be like, he got this, he got that, he got this, he got that. Online, you'll get some jokes online like they say, oh, this person got this going for themselves. I see what they doing. I've been around. They been this place, that place. They doing this, that. Oh, he do this, he into this, he into that. And it looked good too on the outside end. She looking at how she can say, that's my man. And feel good about saying that's her man, which everybody want to be proud about who they fuck with. Right. But when you in it for the wrong reasons, you know what I'm saying? I know when your eyesight off, so like that nigga just bagged you with the goddamn fake ass pinky ring. The nigga had the fake ass pinky ring, the 10 chain. The nigga fucked the dog shit out because you thought that shit was real. You know what I'm saying? You know it's true, my nigga. It's just like, oh, can I put your chain on? No, not today. Not today. You can't put that on.
No, you can't put that on.
You can't put that on. I can't get in water either.
It's all about them selfies, nigga. They'll have a pinky ring or something posted on the ground real quick. You know what I'm saying?
It's over with. But
like, yo, I see like how that shit is.
But you know when the chick really been around money, cause she don't even. And then a lot of chicks who really been around real money, that should be turning them off. Like when the shit that a clout chaser is attracted to online, a chick that really been around money is turned off by a nigga betraying money. You know what I'm saying? Like she like, what else, nigga? I seen it already.
And it's opportunities out here for females now. So it's not like you can't catch.
Oh, they got all out.
Yeah, bitch, get your own bag.
So my thing is why Targets. Of course, you figure it's the easiest way out. Just like we would figure selling dope would be the easiest, quickest way out, right? To make it somewhere. They think get niggas is the way to do it. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I don't know, bro. Like I honestly feel like approaching someone, the places you don't approach. Let's get into that. I don't feel like you can catch a joint in the club and have a decent talk to kind of get her to understand your angle, where you coming from.
There's not a place to converse.
It's all what you do. Rub on her real quick, let her know you feeling it. Like what you do with all that music, you can't really, you know what I'm saying?
Connection, the energy. You gotta be a vibe.
You gotta rely on that too.
You gotta be a crazy vibe between you and that female. You can't talk, you can't converse with the female in there. I mean, it's a little chitter chatter. It's 35% chitter chatter. The rest of it is just like what it is in there. You know what I'm saying?
All music.
But all music, exactly. All music. But what we here for? What we celebrating? You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
what about?
Cheers.
What about meeting a woman at church? How you feel about that?
That's a deeper conversation.
I feel like the club is the craziest place. Like if I see somebody that I want, I don't know if I look at them, but if I come up and say, hey, da 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 da, you know what I'm saying? Like at least allow me my sales pitch. Let me give you my sales pitch.
Can I answer that question? So I want to say this, right? When it comes to getting a woman who just because you get her at church, right, don't mean she gonna be the woman that she's supposed to be by the Bible. Right?
True.
You know what I'm saying? It's good that she's there. She's trying to get her life together. She seems like she needs some guidance when she's in the church heavy like that. It's a good thing. You fellowship, you find out more about yourself, you find out more about, you know, what you believe in.
Facts.
You know, no promo is right up under that.
I thought
but
promotion.
No, I was saying no. Not
okay, I got you. At one point.
But when it comes to all right, so what I learned about dealing with a lady in church is they come from a good place and they mean well. A lot of times with them though, they want you to be Jesus Christ, but they don't want to be none of the virtuous women of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? They want you to live up to something.
That makes a point, right?
They want you to live up to something they never seen in their life.
Exactly. Because I know how powerful.
It's invisible.
I know how powerful that thing right around there. I know how powerful that is. You know what I'm saying? To engage in that, you can get it. You can get value from it from two different ways, either physically or emotionally. When you connect with that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That should make a man do something.
Oh, okay. Now we somewhere else. I know what we're talking about.
I lost y'all.
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Them walls.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look.
There's something powerful with that.
I ain't never met no real guy or stand up guy who didn't say he don't like that feeling. Like
I'm saying,
like
come on, man.
Yeah, well, that feeling is that feeling. But you know, it's just a feeling until you with the right person.
See now that right there, that is to me now that is the addictive part of it.
When you got that person,
when you're with that, you comfortable. Y'all seen each other the worst I've seen you, the worst you've seen me, the best I've seen you, the best you've seen me. We're at that point now.
Well,
we're at the point now where we're at the middle and we're seeing each other grow.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Like there's no surprises after this.
Hey,
so knowing that, engaging in intercourse, you know what I'm saying?
But you know what's deeper than that? I'm gonna get back on the sex part, the fucking part.
Yeah.
Check this out though. When you seen somebody at their worst and you seen somebody at their best, and you still want them regardless of they up or they at their worst. That's I'm gonna tell you why it's such attraction to me in my mind. Because that means regardless of whatever clothes y'all got on at the time when y'all not having sex, y'all still naked around each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how you're supposed to be with your woman.
True. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like between the two of y'all and what y'all go through.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That y'all supposed to be naked regardless if y'all got clothes on. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I know you
understand. Yes, indeed. True indeed.
You know what I'm saying?
You've seen each other. You see every pimple, every dent, every. You know what I'm saying?
Scratch mark.
You know what I'm saying?
And when you still want that lady the same way,
that's what
you
makes
want her when you first wanted.
You want her the same way, if not more, than when you first had her.
That's the addiction right there. That's where I come from. With that whole perspective of the situation.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man.
To answer that question though, it is definitely it's better to connect with a woman in person though, opposed to, you know what I'm saying.
I feel the same way.
Because I know me, and I know with conversation, and when you converse with a lady and their intellect is there, you know for one. You know how you approach. You know what you're gonna say. You know what you're gonna do. Cause I know me. I know me, and I know what I'm. If I see her, just like we was somewhere yesterday, and the same one I keep seeing her.
Yes,
but it's just a connection though. When you see something, you can only see so much when you're on that phone scrolling. Opposed to when you see that.
Personally,
oh man, it's over with.
Repetitively too, if you keep seeing that person.
Oh,
like that's a whole nother situation.
It's over.
Hey yo.
By then, if I had that amount of time or that amount of opportunities, I would have built up. By then, by however many other times, I would have built up the courage to just. If I just keep seeing you,
like, look,
man,
it's like it's meant to be. It's meant to be, right?
Yo, what's up? Yo,
what's up, man?
Like, yo,
hey,
what's up, man?
I've been in front of the block.
I ran into you in front of the goddamn mailbox. I seen you at the goddamn post office. I seen you at the grocery store. Hey, what the hell is your name?
What's up, man?
We supposed to talk. You know what I'm saying?
Good shit. I ain't say nothing the first 5 times,
bro. But sometimes you just find that one.
Woo.
You just find that one.
I'm trying to think of another place, man. Would you approach?
I brag different.
A female, whether you agree or disagree. I mean, anywhere else, I think it's fair game, man.
You know what?
I think it's fair game.
You know what? One of my dogs told me, Moki. He was like, "Bruh, be with the one that's still gonna be your best friend, regardless of what she look like, regardless of how much your body changed."
At the end of the day, that is what
you got to be friends before you can be lovers.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
My grandma put me on that.
That's what. As you progress, those are the things that keep the relationship flowing.
That you value more.
So now it's more of the At first, it was the physical that made me want you, and then I graduated to emotional. Now the emotional is making me want, is welcoming the physical. The point where the emotion has took over so much, I want you that much physically. At first it was, I'm just trying to knock it down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's like...
But the energy draws you towards.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like one of them moves. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever. Whatever.
So that move.
That move, when they get on your lap, you just hug them like that. I just catch them.
After these messages.
Catch them with one of them real quick.
Boy.
I don't know, man. Hey, y'all ain't heard about the Azelia Bank shit? On Wild and Out?
Oh, my
God. I
seen when she spazzed, she said it was like, ain't one like, I don't know. I seen some online.
They said she spazzed live on the joint. She spazzed. Like, they was saying some shit to Joker. Then she just started spazzing. Right there during taping.
DC.
I don't think they gonna share them shits though.
No.
I don't think they gonna share.
DC Young Fly said something about her braces not having a wire.
Oh.
Because she had been joning him for a while, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? She was joning him like 3-4 times, and he was just like, I'm going to let you do what you do, you know what I'm saying? I know who you are. I know what type of person you are.
Exactly.
So I'm going to let you keep joning. But you're going to only let a person joan as much.
Yeah.
And that's like, I'm going to let you get 3 or 4 out, but that 5th one, I'm going to burn your ass up. You know what I'm saying?
So he just went in on that shit.
So one time, he didn't even go in on the like hard and heavy. He said,
So she kept
you know what I'm
coming
saying?
at him, though.
And snapped on it, then she got emotional and started crying like a baby. I mean.
So she's sitting there talking about, this is what she was saying, the parts that I saw when she was like recording herself. So she was saying that when she got there, she told him she didn't want to do the wild style shit. so he's stupid. When she got there, she didn't want to do the wild style shit. So from there, y'all fuck me up. I'm off my square.
Yeah, that's
What you was saying about Azelia though, bro?
He's serious now. He's serious now.
Get out of here, bro.
Let's go. He's serious now. This is what I do know about her, right? What I like about her is she say the truth, right? She say the truth at the wrong time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like she's the person to stand up at the funeral when everybody crying. She be like, this nigga won't even no good. Like she be telling the truth, but it be like, damn, like at the wrong time. Yeah. But then also when you that person, you gotta be able to take what you did. You know what I'm saying? You can't be a critic of people. You can't be a person who always go at people and then you cry when somebody go at you. Your skin gotta be thick.
Right. Yeah, you gotta be.
When you play that game, when you play that game where you gonna talk your shit, if you know you ain't got thick skin, don't come across nobody who gonna talk their shit too.
Gonna blaze your shit up.
And you gonna be in your fucking feelings. Like
crispy.
Like you say a lot of truth, like it ain't no lies about you. You know what I'm saying? Like I like that you a truth sayer, right? I love that. But when somebody else starts talking that shit, you gotta be able to take that shit too.
Yeah, okay. This what she said. Basically, to sum it all up, she didn't want to do the wild style freestyle shit, but pretty much they coerced her into doing it anyway.
Right.
So I don't know what's true and what's not true, but she was saying that she didn't want to do it in the first place. She was just going to perform. Now I don't know. Like, matter of fact, I ain't even gonna say that. But I mean, I'm not familiar with her music. I think I heard one joint. It was like a fast. It was like a fast ass type of vibe. The way she was flowing on it was hard. I ain't even gonna trip. And I know of her acting skills through the movie that came. I can't think of the name of it. But she got great acting skills. Like she looks good on camera.
She do that every day.
I'm not gonna front. Like she has a talent with her. Like, but all this other stuff she got going on. They got videos of her in chicken coops. Doing Santeria, whatever the hell that shit is. I don't know if I'm saying it the right way, but she's doing rituals.
I just had a conversation with a very good friend, and he didn't understand, like, the hustle it come from a certain place. It come from a certain place, and I know, you might not understand the shit the same way, but it's the same way you looking at everything else, that's the way I look at everything, like, when it comes to street level shit.
It's a general law.
Yeah, I mean, for those who indulge in it, for those who've been around it, that's all you see. That applies to your life every day. Yeah. Even if you're not, like everything kind of relates to the same thing.
Even if you out of it.
It's an exchange, you know what I'm saying? It's currency for an item, or it's currency for your time, or it's currency for something. That's what people want, that's promised anyway. If I do this, if you promise me currency, nigga, I will do this.
Right.
That's what it's about at the end of the day. If I say, yo, man, can you pick up them pallets for me? Just do me a favor. You inside, you be like, man, I really don't,
feel like go pick these pallets up.
But if I say, yo, bro,
it's time consuming.
Yo, bro, I got 150, man. Can you get them pallets for me real quick? What you over here? You want me to get these? These the ones you want me to get? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, the currency is what You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I can't even say that. Matter of fact, for real, do you think attention is the new currency? Cause I know I'm speaking from like our perspective when we came up with what we know and our mentality now.
You know what's weird with technology? I know a real good guy. He in a real good position in life. And the other day he had bought a couple shirts from me, right? And the question I asked, it was like a hustler question, but he gave me an answer of high wisdom, right? And somebody else laughed because they know the answer to my question was, in my eyes, would have been a bad answer, right? So he said, yo, you would have gave me a discount on so and so and so and so. I would have took a video and put it on and said, you know, support so and so and so and so if you would have gave me a discount. And he was like, and I was like, how many followers you got? And somebody else in the background laughed. Like, it was funny because I was like, I'm thinking, all right, my nigga, how many people can you reach? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking marketing and numbers. I'm thinking, I'm on the whole nine. You know how I do. Anytime I hear a number, I'm on top of that number, trying to figure out what I can do with a number. You know what I'm saying? It got to be quality numbers. And that's what he said to me, right? And that's what I pride myself on. I pride myself on quality. It ain't about the quantity of it. Like, we can get a lot of it once we understand the quality and how to move the quality. We can have a big quantity of quality. I don't want a whole bunch of quantity of nothing. And he said, when I said everybody was laughing, he said, it's not going to be how many followers you got, it's the quality of the followers.
Exactly.
The quality.
You can have 600 followers, but if you got 6 followers that can connect like those 600.
I can have 500 niggas on my block that never left my block supporting me. I can have 2 Bill Gates and nobody else, and I can be rich as fuck.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Of course.
Like when it comes to the new age and how you view shit, it's like I said, clout chasing. Like, that's why clout chasing is so high, because it's like, do I believe to chase this person because of the persona they put off? Is it a real situation? You know what I'm saying? And then is it, like, when you, like, for instance, when you see the pictures, right? And they always put the caption under the pictures online, like, yeah, the richest person in the room ain't got no jewelry on. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these, everybody else in here got ice on, so and so and so and so. They ain't used to money. They ain't used to money because they look at money different.
They're still buying trinkets.
I still gotta, like, these people. These people own their own islands. These people own. These people own. You know what I'm saying? You worried about a car. You worried about the best car. This person worried about buying the next island. You know what I'm saying? You worried about a Gucci belt. This man trying to figure out how many islands can he get consecutively. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? It's a different level of thinking.
Yeah, very different.
Like,
very different. Once you go through that, you start seeing the change in certain people. You know what I'm saying? People that started back then to where they are now.
That's what it's saying.
And people that just now started to where they are now. You know, and for real, in this industry now, man, you can live a short-term career, boy. And it don't take much to get known. But I feel like the more and more time go by, the more every boundary somebody breaks, somebody go further. They go further, and they go further, and they go further. Just to get a top live, or just to get a top streaming video, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just to be the most popular.
To be on your timeline consistently. Like, people go through, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody's doing something regular, you're not going to see that as much. Somebody do something extreme, you know what I'm saying?
That's what they want.
Attention. It's crazy nowadays, bro. Crazy.
Yeah, but money will definitely show a person's true character. You know what I'm saying? That money will show. That money will show. If it'll show.
It'll show.
It'll show.
It'll definitely show. That's what it's about at the end of the day. Like I just feel like
it ain't about how much money you got. It's about what you can leave behind when you gone. That's what it's about.
It's also the most important situation.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what, at this point, I do anything for. Is what would be representative of you when you're not here.
Of course.
What you gave, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. And after a while, your mind progresses from that.
Did you put people in position, you know what I'm saying, to win?
Exactly.
Got a little slur with you.
Or you was just the only one who wanted to win?
Exactly.
So it's deep when it comes to a situation like that, because when you got love for a person and you appreciate and you respect that person, it ain't about the money.
Exactly.
It ain't about the money.
True indeed.
It ain't about the money.
It's not. And that's why those people I would choose to work with in anything. You know what I'm saying? It's not about who the most popular, how to get this, like if it's somebody that I would have a genuine respect for, and as well as they do me, in anything I do, I wouldn't mind.
It ain't about the money, it's about the moment.
It's it.
It's about the moment.
You know what? I say that to people all the time, right? They be like, yo, you just spending money. Like, you know what? I spend money on the memory.
That's what it is.
Like, people look at money like different than I do. And some people, that's because they don't know where their next dollar coming from.
Facts.
And it's cool, I understand, I've been there before. Once you start understanding money, you start learning money,
right?
You know how to work with money, you ain't concerned with the money. You know the money coming.
Of course.
Just gotta make sure you invest it right.
You gotta have a relationship with the money like you got a relationship with your lady.
Yeah, you gotta be able to,
you know what I'm saying? If it's that one, that completion, I'm just saying in general.
You say you talking about my lady.
No, I'm talking about the lady. The lady that got the last name.
Each require the same.
You know what I'm saying?
Each require the same. Each require the same valuable thing.
You gotta treat it.
Is time.
You gotta treat it as if it's.
They both require time.
Yes.
You need money. You gotta put in some type of time.
Exactly.
If you want the relationship, you gotta put in time. That's what it's about. Time is time is more valuable than bread.
Martin Luther King once said, "If you ain't got no money, you probably got a lot of time."
That's it.
If you got a lot of time, I mean, if you got a lot of money, you probably ain't got a lot of time.
Exactly.
I call him Martin Luther King.
Exactly.
He said something similar to that.
That's really what it is. Like,
why you ain't mean no Martin Luther King?
Who I quote then? No, Meek said that. Big Meek said
Martin
that.
Luther. It didn't sound like some shit Martin Luther
King said, right? No, that's one of the things Meek said. He said, hey,
definitely
either you got a lot of time, you ain't got no money, or you got a lot of money, you ain't got a lot of time. You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely a bar.
What?
That's a bar.
Time is of the essence.
That's how I live, bro. That's how I look at like life, like that fishing rod he was talking about, like, you know, the shoulder money is cool because people want to spend money with people who they see getting money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but then it also goes back to what I was showing about people who not knowing what real money is. It's as simple as Jay-Z saying, right? When he said there's a disconnect. We don't call that money over here.
Yeah.
Because he getting to a point where I don't have to talk with money to my ear for you to know I got money.
Yeah, I'm moving a certain way so that you know.
Them niggas took a picture in front of the Mona Lisa. The Mona Lisa.
The real Mona Lisa.
The real Mona Lisa. Who done that? Nobody doing that. You put two niggas in there. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all took pictures in there. So that lets you know right there.
Facts.
It's a different level of thinking, man. Once you got bread, it's like, I ain't worried about the new chain and all that. That's toys to me. But if I make this move, it's gonna make everybody crazy.
Right.
I'm gonna go buy a football team. You know, I'm gonna go, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go rebuild a stadium. Nigga, like, that's what your level of thinking, once you go through that premature stage, your level of thinking switches up.
Hey yo, I learned from 50 Cent, right? I listened to 50 Cent tell a story, and it was like shit that I could relate to. That's why I'm one of the niggas who buy two of everything, right? I came up from a nigga who ain't really have a lot of money to get what I really wanted, right? Came from a place where what you get, you better be grateful for.
Exactly.
So I'm grateful for everything to come after that anyway. So that's a good part about coming from nothing. But he also said, once you get to a place, he bought Mike Tyson mansion with 50 bedrooms, right? Because he slept in a room with 7 people in one room, right? Like that's crazy to me.
That's
so
crazy.
And
that room won't that big.
So when I get that money, I can buy a 50 bedroom mansion and live by myself. But do I really need 50 bedrooms, or am I compensating for what I missed out on?
Yeah. So that's kind of like I don't want to call it a PTSD, but it's something equivalent to that.
It's a complex. Like you want to compensate. It's subconscious. You want to compensate for what's missing, right? You want to compensate for what's missing, and when you compensating for what's missing because there's an insecurity of yours, you will do things that overcompensate, right? So that's why it's important for me to get a lot of money, because I'm a habitual spender, because I ain't always had it.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Just like for somebody that level, that's next tier. I ain't like he do real good from what I see. You know what I'm saying? And when he gave game when he said that, that's like certain people wouldn't even understand what he's saying when he said that. He said, "Yeah, we slept in 7 bedrooms. I mean, 7 people in one room, so I bought 50 bedrooms."
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If you ain't never had to really struggle, you don't understand what he's saying.
Yeah, you don't understand
at all. Period.
You gotta know where you come from to understand why you know what I'm saying. You gotta
operate the way you operate
to get where you're trying to get to, and how you celebrate from that, or how you live off of that, is based off how you came up. I for once I want to know how it feels to drive $50,000 vehicle. You know what I'm saying? How much some Porsches cost now?
Yeah,
something $100,000. $100,000 vehicle. Like it ain't shit. Like you know what I'm saying?
No one, a couple hundred,
you know what I'm saying? Like I want to know what it's like to shit, nigga. I want to know how it's like to drive the new BMW, whatever the latest model is, nigga.
That's how. You know what? That's the first time I felt 100 cash in my hand, 100K.
Yeah,
cash in my hand. That was like one of them feelings I never felt before, because I'm like, I never thought I would have this much money in my hands at one time. You know?
Right. Yeah.
Like 100,000 in your hand at your first 100,000.
And it's yours.
Yeah.
Nobody else's. And the thing about that is, you got to be careful, when you get there, because people, the conversation started from that point. You got to understand what's real and what's not. Right. What's a facade, what's going to hurt you, what's going to help you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's people who only see you because you got money. That's the fucked up part about the clout chasing and all that. Like,
they don't know you as a person.
You can't tell.
They don't want to know. They don't give a fuck to know you as a person.
Don't care. Right. They don't care. They just know your status, who you are. Like, at least if I don't get no money, I get some likes off this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about the attention now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
But chicks who really got the appropriate attention from the men in their lives, and their father mainly, or the men in their lives, their relatives, or the men who's supposed to love them, you can tell if they love them correctly by what they chase. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and the way they move and actions.
Yeah. Yeah, like when you got a girl with good values, morals, principles, she ain't after you for your money. You know what I'm saying? She really fuck with you because of you. True. You know what I'm saying? You can tell a difference between some.
She a homebody. She give you space,
bruh.
Yes.
Those the ones. They ain't forcing you to spend money, and they make you want to be around them, and you do spend the money just because, like, she deserved it.
Of course.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? Yes. She ain't behind me or at me because she know I get money.
She ain't chasing my money, she chasing my heart.
Exactly. She really fuck with me.
Right.
So if I know you really fuck with me, all right, now we spending. You showing me you really fuck with me as a person. Exactly. When it comes to like compromise and the money, you will know if she in it for the money, because all her decisions
gonna be based on money.
On money. And a person who really give a fuck about you
gonna give a fuck about no money.
Not to lie, yo. Any woman that really loves me, they never
suggested you go somewhere and spend some bread.
They never was excited for me to spend money or get money if they knew it wasn't coming from an honest place.
Niggas, now you said it, I can definitely, like, you can tell somebody constantly on where we eating tonight, or let's go here, or, you know what I'm saying?
My nails, whoop-de-whoop, I broke one.
Like, if that's the constant,
For real.
if that's the constant conversation, when you know a nigga got it, that can, I can see how that can easily turn someone off.
Immediately.
Ain't no, how was your day?
It's gimme.
Yeah, like, yeah. Now as you say that,
you put out but not reciprocate.
Exactly. Man, but I tell you what, it feels good to finally have one that reciprocate. When you finally get that one that reciprocate, and like she put into you as much as you put out, bro, it's like you don't even think twice about what you put out because you know it's coming back. You know she not trying to get over. You know she. That's why like in certain movies and shit like that, like they be like, yo, get with the one who was with you from the beginning, not the new bitch who was on you because you was spending bread or she seen you was in a good space.
Just like when who was that? And what's the movie? Paid in Full.
And she said, I ain't with you because of your money.
Thank you.
I'm with you because I'm boring too.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And she still wanted that bankroll, but she really loved
Fact,
him.
she loved him for him being him.
It's true that, you know, we all enjoy that shit. We get on, it's the first person we're gonna go to. Come on, baby, let's go on the street.
I'm gonna show you something. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's
like,
go shopping.
Yeah,
Let's go to a beach.
It's automatic. Like,
No,
you
that's
stay
gonna
down,
happen.
it's gonna come automatic.
Can't wait.
Let's go to a beach. You want to spend racks? Let's
Wait
go shopping.
till that happens.
You can have a whole fall collection. You can have a whole winter collection of this. Like that's when you start. Like, oh, you ain't after it. Now you get it.
Yeah.
Now you get it. Okay, you want
Spoil your ass now.
to death. You ain't gonna know what to do with it because you ain't even really after that.
Right.
Definitely deserve it.
But you deserve it. Exactly.
Right.
You fucking deserve it. But when you don't deserve it, a nigga will figure you out.
Quick, fast, and the
A
hurt.
nigga will figure I can't speak from a female point of view. I know they always looking for a sucker nigga.
Right.
But like I said, them same ones that's looking for a sucker nigga don't even really know money when they see it.
Well.
Y'all niggas, y'all know about the Charlamagne situation?
Somebody ran up on him again?
Nah.
What? That was being serious. Like this, I ain't no.
Nah, it's the rape situation.
He raped somebody?
Well, basically, it was a charge that happened a while back. I guess, I don't know if it was some underage situation, but he got acquitted of the situation because
It's over.
it wasn't no DNA. Am I using the correct word, acquitted?
Yeah,
Like getting
it's
off?
over.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, like it's done, right?
Is
You know what I'm saying? So, no DNA, no nothing, but it's this dude named Star. Do y'all look at everything?
Yeah. Star
Star Buckwild?
Hey yo, you know what though? I don't like. Again, you know, I judge, like, I don't judge nobody, but
Yeah.
I base my opinion off character, right?
Mm-hmm.
Star always been a person who says stuff to purposely spark controversy. It's like, he might not even be coming from a place where he feel like he being honest. He can just say, I was over your mama's house, I seen a tampon hanging out of pussy while she was taking shit. How you feel about it? And then, like, expect you to give him an honest answer. You know what I'm saying? You like,
You do
my mama, my nigga? Like he gonna do shit. Like, he had a problem when Aaliyah passed. He was talking crazy about Aaliyah. And niggas really wanted to do something to him because of the Aaliyah situation. Like, it was some notable big names. The biggest name in the game told him, "Is because of your memory, I ain't taking the pistols with this nigga. We would have shot this nigga the fuck up because of how he was disrespectful when you passed away." But that's what I know about that guy. Him and Star and Buck Wild had a show together. I'm not sure if they still got Star and Buck Wild.
No, it's no Star. He got this shit called the Star Report Show or some shit like that, and it's his own shit. Cause you know Buck Wild, that nigga got coked out. That nigga like
he a fiend now?
Either he was coked out or he was drunk. But like the nigga fell all the way off. You know what I'm saying? There's some shit up there recently with Star going to go visit him. You know what I'm saying? The nigga just do dope. You know what I'm saying? Drink and not. You know what I'm saying? Can stand up on his shit. So, but Star had brought the shorty who actually accused Charlamagne of rape, and he had her on his show on the phone.
So he was trying to do Charlamagne there.
Yeah, after the shit was done. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like I feel like that whole situation. He had no business bringing up what was already done to the justice of the law. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, if
it was settled, you ain't had to bring it up. And it's a shame what certain people do to get certain attention. It goes back to the attention again. You know
it goes to me saying, or not even just me saying, it goes back to people thinking they take the shot at the biggest name in the game and they back in the game because they battled with the biggest name in the game. Like, he's like one of the biggest radio personalities in the world right now. Like, Charlamagne, whether you hate that motherfucker or you like him or his delivery or his approach, he's a brand.
Yeah,
he's a brand. Exactly. Like a good, like he's a great investment. Like if I'm looking from a business standpoint, Charlamagne is a great investment.
Exactly.
So it's the same thing as people. You know, I'm biased when it comes to the Drake and Push shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But I mean, you know, hands down, I think, you know what I'm saying, that story added on. I mean, if you gonna rate it, you know what I'm saying?
But we know it's two different types of cultures. Like, they're not from the same place. I'm not even gonna do it. Like, cause I like both. I'm biased I'm biased anyways cause I'm a VA nigga to the heart. I'm biased.
Yeah.
Now, and when I heard the raps, like, to me, like, even though I'm from there, like, he really did what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
It was like, you don't know how disrespectful we are from where we from. You supposed to get all the way disrespectful all the way. If you gonna carry a nigga, carry him all the way. You don't supposed to play.
But I mean, even though people was upset of how the information that Pusha T had divulged versus Drake just saying his fiance's name, I honestly feel like, yo, you just now, like, what about the people who didn't know my fiance's name? And what made you think that I would like that? You know what I'm saying? So now, since you went there, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna hit you with all this.
So, alright, yeah, and I agree with that, right? And I think Jay Prince understands that too, right? And he understands, like, and that's like, I got the utmost respect for what I learned about him over time, who he is as a person when he speaks.
Yeah.
I know he coming from an honest place when he speaks. I really, really, really fuck with Jay Prince. Like if I can mold myself into something to be a cross between Jay Prince, Big Meech, Biggs from Rockefeller, you know what I'm saying, and a little Larry Hoover. But because the way they connect people, you know, they put people together in different ways. You know what I'm saying? And they stand by what they believe in at all costs. So I got the utmost respect for what Jay Prince say. And when he said, you know, Pusha went to a place where it goes to this place, I get what he's saying. He know this is not for Drake.
Exactly.
Now, in the diss record that Drake would have had back, that would have been a great record in my opinion.
Yeah.
It would have been a great record. It would have been good for battle. I understand Drake can really rap.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was exchanging bar for bar, but that nigga Push was taking his head off. Well, however he got the information or whatever, for him to have the balls to just say, yo, and then you say, Your man sick and
He
about to go. He about to go anytime soon.
It was fucked up.
Like he basically telling a nigga, what you gonna
hard.
do? What you gonna do when your producer gone? Like basically that's what he was saying. Like yo, you got a certain amount of time because once you lose him, you ain't got nobody. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the way he was putting it, even though it was still disrespectful. That's why I'm torn. Right?
You can't put a street nigga versus a nigga who's very savvy when it comes to business, but not really street oriented, right?
Exactly.
That's why you got to get involved if you Jay Prince, because you the real street nigga.
Exactly.
You got to say, hey, this not for him.
Fuck down,
It's not for him. We a brand over here. We a movement. It's a movement. It ain't gonna be stopped by no battle. We gonna get this money. You go your own way.
Exactly.
He did what he was supposed to do. He knew his nigga wasn't built for that. I'm about to get on this gelato.
Get righteously righteous. Yeah.
Man, that was a good little session. Many peace.